One.
Hi, I'm Tammy from Balance Energy Wellness, and this is your April 2026 monthly vibration. Welcome. Um, I know all of us have gone through a lot. It feels like the last Mercury retrograde was really challenging. I'm sure all of you can relate to that as well. And then moving now into the spring equinox and um, the ability to create and plant some seeds from that new energy. So I'm hoping you're all well out there, and please, drop me a message if you'd like. I love to hear from you. And please also check out my Facebook page at Balance Energy Wellness and also my YouTube channel, and like and subscribe. I appreciate that. So let's see what the guides had to say to us for this month of April 2026. Um, One of the things that they said, no surprise, is about clearing the pathways for the new, about planting the seeds. And first, we need to clear our pathways so that we can plant new seeds, new ideas, new projects, new things that we are now birthing and giving energy to. So, they did talk about also that even though the fire horse energy came in around February 17th, and that energy has been intense and has um, had the feeling of moving us through a lot of things that we have already shed. However, I'm finding, and maybe you're finding this as well, and the guides were saying to not get discouraged, that some of the things that we did shed, and we did work on shedding at different layers and different vibrations and frequencies, are still there, and we're still being given opportunities to shed even more. So with the fire horse energy, there's been kind of like a little bit of almost like an illusion or a belief that things are already completed and we've already shed everything. So now we just step into that fire horse energy and create. And that maybe you're finding, and the guides are saying also, um, might not necessarily be completely true. So if you're still finding things come up, things to clear, more opportunities are being presented to you. Um, Maybe you're clearing pathways in that way, and that's exactly what the guides are talking about. That it's okay to be there, and that all of our shedding doesn't need to be complete, because that's what who we are as humans, and that's what we're doing here on Earth School. So the next one that they were talking about is discernment, like practicing discernment with whom you choose to share what you're manifesting, what you're planting, what you are creating and co-creating, your projects, your visions and your dreams. Because it's interesting, the guide said possibly not everybody will support you, and may not be ones with whom you might want to share this, particularly things that you're really putting out there and you're being vulnerable and visible. Not everybody is going to send energy of support, although it may look that way. Um, and not that their intentions are ill intentions, it's just kind of human nature. Sometimes people may perceive you as a threat, or may perceive you as competition, and there may be some jealousy. So to be discerning and just really tune into that energy before you expose yourself, before you um, share what you're doing and creating, and with whom you share that with. Just to be, kind of particular, like you are particular about whom you share energy with, and protective. The third one is they were talking about being brave, that being in this energy, doing the work that we're doing is and requires bravery. So even when it's not the most popular, is what they said, or especially, they said, especially when it's not the most popular choice. So being brave to, like, you know, maybe like leave relationships, leave jobs, leave, you know, um, friends that maybe no longer resonate with you, places where you have been in community no longer serve you and resonate with you. So being brave to step into your truth, and that may mean, leaving people behind. and it may come with some resistance from others and maybe some judgment. So that's the bravery, using your bravery, um, like acknowledging that maybe you're not like the others, maybe you don't fit in different places. That's kind of the theme. They keep bringing it back. It's the theme of the light workers. It's the theme of the empaths. Um, and that's what it takes to stand in your truth, is being brave, is what the guides were saying. Um, Finding your heart lights, they were talking about also. Those who are your people, the ones that look like to me like a field of fireflies. That's what they were showing me. Like all of these fireflies and your heart lights, how you connect with others through your heart. It doesn't have to be a big group, is what they were saying. It doesn't even have to be a group. It can be one person, it can be two people. But finding those who are going to help support you too when you step into your truth and into your bravery. Uh, that's really important. Those who support you and stand with you on that. And that could take some time. They were saying to me, like, it could be like trial and error. Like, you might find that you thought you were with your people or your person who was the one that was going to help walk with you on that bravery journey, and they might not be. And that's okay. Allow yourself to grieve and let that go. And just thank that person for what they gave you on that part of your journey. Um, they said there's a lot of psychic debris and energetic debris around, which I'm sure you know, and you've been feeling this. And it is suggested, or there's an invitation from them to find ways to clear those pathways. Do some energy work on yourself. Be out in nature. Do some journaling, meditating, writing, reading, movement, especially some movement to move some of that psychic debris and that energy from your field. And that's a continual process. That's not, we do it like one and then we're done with it. They're saying keep moving that energy, moving that psychic debris so you can clear your pathway. And then you can discern your truth, you can see the illusions from the truth, and everything will look clearer to you. Refueling and recharging, really important, as we've just been running these marathons through the first few months of the year, and especially through the Mercury retrograde. Probably felt like you were running an endless marathon. So really important to recharge and refuel our energy, however that looks like for you. Good clean food, exercise, moving your body, allowing yourself to sit in silence and peace, meditating, reading, journaling, whatever resonates with you. Maybe it's going to the gym and like working it out and sweating it out. So they said it might require the next few months. They're saying it will require actually more endurance, not might, will require more endurance. So it's really important for you to keep recharging. And lastly, I just wanted to mention that I have been doing a series of classes which have been calling to me and calling out to others. One of them was on the basic energy routine, another one on clearing your pathways, and the next one that's coming up is going to be on the Akashic Records, learning how to read your own Akashic Records, which the records are a journal of your soul, or the journey of your soul. So that will be on April 18th. That will be in person. If you're interested in more information about that, please just drop me a line in the comments or DM me and just say interested, and I'll send you that. I will also be offering some of these opportunities, classes, abilities to come together in community so that we can refuel and recharge each other and just be there for each other for support in the form of like online gatherings. So please also send me a message if you're interested in that. So thank you for being here on the planet at this time. Thank you for doing this work. It means so much, even when you get discouraged and you feel like you're beat up. Like I recently had an experience about that, and I had to go and get energy work done, and just sometimes it's not enough. I find, maybe you do too, to do your own energy work. Sometimes we have to seek out the practitioners who are there to help us like really realign and recharge ourselves. So again, I'm Tammy from Balance Energy Wellness. Please like and follow me on Facebook and also on my YouTube channel. And thank you for listening, and thank you for being here.